Hi everyone, my name is Debbie. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you are here today. I have been selling on eBay for over 16 years and I have shipped a lot of packages. I have also had the opportunity to teach people how to sell on eBay, and I have found the #1 thing that holds people back is shipping. People are very intimidated and scared about the shipping process and all there is to learn. But that is what I am here for today. I'm going to break it all down step by step and tell you everything that you need to know to ship on eBay. This video today is going to be the very basics for getting started. I am going to create an entire series of shipping videos that will go a little bit deeper into shipping. It will give tips and tricks for saving money. It will talk about specific things like how to ship fragile items or bulky items, what to do when you have a problem with shipping, and things such as that. So if you would like to watch those future videos where I delve in a little bit deeper, then hit the subscribe button down below, and if you hit the notification bell, it will let you know when I release new videos. My goals when shipping are #1, to be fast. Buyers love getting their items fast. They love seeing that the tracking has uploaded right away. So to keep buyers happy, ship quickly. #2, I want to be efficient. Time is money, and the more you can have things set up, ready to go, the more efficient you will be, the more opportunity you have to make more money. #3, I like to be as economical as possible. I want to make the most profit that I can per item, but I do not want to sacrifice quality. I want to make sure my items go out very protected and that they look professional. So if we touch on the first point, you want to be fast. I always ship within 24 hours of the payment being received. And that is pretty much the standard of the industry. So if you can get that item out within 24 hours, that is very good. If you get it out after 24 hours, sometimes you will start getting messages from the buyer asking, "Where's my item? Why hasn't it shipped yet?" It also starts things off on the wrong foot. The buyer is already a little disgruntled, and so it is just better to avoid that by printing your postage right away and shipping it as quickly as possible. The next area is being efficient. To be able to be efficient, you want to have everything that you need ready to go. If you sell an item and then all of a sudden you're like, "Oh my gosh, I sold an item. What do? I need to get something to package this. How do I ship it?" You're going to waste so much time. And if you have to say, run to Walmart to get shipping supplies or some kind of box store, you're going to pay a lot more money buying from that kind of store. You're going to waste a lot of time driving around, and it's going to be very stressful for you, and you might not get it out within that 24-hour period. So I'm going to go over all the supplies that I feel are crucial for me in my business and show you what you need to get started. The first thing you need is a scale. This scale is very old. I have been using this scale for 16.5 years. It was very cheap. I think it was like $8 or $9 at Walmart, but it has done the job for me, and I have not seen the need to spend more money to upgrade my scale. So this works out great. You can get a cheap scale from Walmart or on Amazon, and that will do the trick. My scale only goes to 5 pounds, but I was looking at Walmart the other day, and I was looking on Amazon, and they have a lot of little scales like this at a reasonable price that go up to 50 pounds. So you might check there. I'll find a really good one with great reviews and link it in the description below to help you out if you're not quite sure what scale to purchase. And since mine only goes to 5 pounds, what I have done through the years is if it's over 5 pounds, I just go to the bathroom scale and I hold the package all boxed up, step on the scale, step off the scale, weigh myself holding it and not holding it, and then just subtract it. And I don't have a lot of really heavy packages, so I don't have to do that very often, but that has worked for me. So #1, get a scale. The next thing, you need something to protect your items. I have a couple different things that I use. I use these clear plastic mailers. This one is a 10 by 13 size. And this one is a 12 by 15 size. And be careful because I have ordered really teeny tiny ones on accident before, but the 10 by 13 size, if you can see, this is a lightweight sweater. It fits well in the 10 by 13 size. This is the 12 by 15 size. A pair of shorts fits easily in there. Or I also use this craft paper. I have actually found that is the one thing that I have found that is cheaper at Walmart than Amazon. I can get 220 sheets for $14.99 at Walmart. It's $19.99 on Amazon, but a lot of times I will use this to wrap up the things. It just depends on the item that I'm sending. Then the next thing you will want to have is tape. And I have some eBay branded tape. If you start selling a lot on eBay and you have a store subscription, you get free supplies every quarter. And so I use it to buy tape and some different packaging that I will show you also. Then I also have just some clear plain tape, and the tape dispenser is well worth it. I probably did not get a tape dispenser for a year or so, and it was a pain, and they're about $9.99 and well worth that. Then the next thing, I just keep a little basket full of supplies. I keep a lint roller just in case something gets a little bit of lint on it. I keep a pair of scissors in there. I keep a marker in there to write on packages if they're fragile. I also keep a highlighter in there. If someone says something like, tell my carrier to put it on the porch, I'll write it on the bottom of the label and I will highlight it. Then I keep a little roll of tape and a little tape measure. And then you do not have to have this, but I have little thank you stickers that I put on the box also. Not crucial. I didn't do that until about a year ago or so, but that's what I keep in my little box of supplies that come in really handy if you have them right there so that you don't have to scramble to go find them if you need them. Then, most of my packages are shipped first class. So if you're shipping a lot of clothing, shirts, dresses, they will go first class. Sometimes jeans, jackets, heavier items will boost up to priority. So first we will go over first class packaging. I get Polymailers, and I will link these in the description below also. It is, I don't even know how to buy these local. I have always ordered these online. I've never even been able to find them in the regular store. But this is a 12 by 15 size, and this will fit most clothing articles unless it is a heavy jacket or something. So this is my go-to. I use this size quite a bit, and I order these in bulk quantity, and they end up being like 3 to 5 cents each. I also order through my eBay shipping supplies some that because I get them for free. Then I also get a few really big, these are 19 by 24s, and have them on hand so that if it is an item that is bigger, that I will be prepared if I don't want to have to use a box, because sometimes using the box can weigh a lot and add to your postage quite a bit. So I like having a few really big Polymailers on hand. Then the next thing, I also have little bubble mailers. I got these for free on eBay with my shipping supply coupon, but you can also order these without the eBay on them for very inexpensive. I use these when I'm shipping maybe a phone case. I sell a lot of audiobooks, and these little padded mailers work very well. Now, if it's something very fragile, I would not trust this. I would put it in a box with bubble wrap. And air jackets are also important items to have, depending of course on what you are selling. And these I do not buy very often at all. Occasionally I bought a big roll of bubble wrap from Amazon and it actually lasts a long time, but I tell people, hey, if you have any packaging, save it for me. And my mom saves so much for me. And right now, a lot of people have a lot of things being delivered. So you can really get this for free. If you tell people, they love to save it for you. They don't want to throw it away and waste it. So get the word out that you want bubble wrap and people will save it for you. It is good to have a little collection of small boxes also. This one is 8 by 6 by 4, and I also use this a coupon with my free shipping supplies, but I also just collect different boxes when I have things come in the mail to me, or my mom does, or my husband brings some home from work for me because he's like, is this a good size for shipping? So you don't have to have the eBay branded ones, but once you get to that level where you are ready to have a store, then it is a great benefit to get these free supplies. So say I am shipping this little guy and I don't want him to break. I could put him in that padded envelope, but I just would not trust it. So this little box does not weigh much at all. It only weighs 3 ounces. Well, 3.1 ounces. So I can put it in there with him, and it is still only 9.7 ounces. I can add a little cushioning and it's still going to go first class mail and be protected. So be sure you have some little boxes around that do not weigh a lot for things such as this. It's also good to have plain boxes on hand if you're going to ship books. You can use media mail. Media mail is so inexpensive. These books weigh around 5 pounds. If I were to send these priority or parcel post, it might cost $20, $25. If I ship the medium mail, it's going to be around $5. So be sure that you have packaging that you can send that is plain, that doesn't have priority on it, so that you can use medium mail if you sell anything in that category. That would include books, CDs, audio books, sheets of music. I will pop up the different things that you can send. The only thing you cannot send anything with advertisements. So I believe comic books have advertisements in them, and so that is a restricted one. But when you can, especially for heavy books, ship media mail and have the packaging available for it. The next thing that you want to have on hand is priority mail packaging. I use that all the time. And the great thing about it is if you're shipping priority mail, any packaging that you use for it is free and you can have it delivered right to your door. I will insert a clip telling you and showing you exactly how to order the free supplies online and have them delivered to your door.
Go to USPS.com. Select the 3 bars in the top left-hand corner. Then select Shop. Next, go to Shipping Supplies. Then it will pull up all the different shipping supplies. Some of them free, some of them not free. I want the free supplies, so I select Filter Sort, and then I narrow it down to priority mail, and those will all be free supplies. So you can look through, there are several pages full of supplies, different sizes and materials, so you will figure out which ones work best for you. One that I really like is the shoebox, so I'm going to place an order for those. It comes in packs of 10 or 25, so I picked a pack of 10 and put quantity of 2, and it wouldn't let me, so I had to change it to 1, then add it to the cart. Then it shows success, so I want to keep shopping and put something else in my cart. Sometimes I will order 10 different things at a time. So I'm scrolling through and seeing what I would like. I need some large flat rate boxes, so I select pack of 10, and it says success, and then you just check out, and if you have an account, you log into it, and it's as simple as that. Otherwise, you can continue as a guest, but I highly recommend getting an account. It will save you a lot of time.
I will go over the main priority supplies that I use. This one I use all the time. If I get low on this one, it's panic. I have to hurry and order some. This is the priority flat rate envelope. They also have another one that's legal size. It costs a little bit more money and it is just a little bit bigger. There's also a padded priority flat rate, which is a little more, and I don't really use that one very much on eBay. I use it on Poshmark for shipping, but that's another video. But for eBay, I mainly use this priority flat rate envelope, and it can fit things like a pair of pants. I would put this in plastic first to protect it. I would never just put it in there without any type of protection, but it fits well inside. I fold it over and it will ship for a less expensive amount than if I put it in this envelope and it went by weight. This is the Tyvek envelope and I do use it all the time. It weighs almost nothing and it is great to ship a lot of clothing articles in it and be able to send it priority, but you are not adding much weight at all onto the total price of the package. The next one that I use is the medium flat rate box. You can fit a lot in here, and say it is something heavy and by weight it might cost $25 to ship, but if you fit it in this, it is a flat rate. So no matter how much it weighs, under 70 pounds, you can ship it in this box. There are actually 2 flat rate boxes. So they are different sizes. So just depending on what you are selling, you might prefer one over the other. I like just keeping both of them in stock. The next item that I use quite a bit is the flat rate box. And this, the same, if it fits in here without altering the box, you cannot alter flat rate boxes at all. You can't have them bulging out or add another piece on top of them. They have to be closed and not altered in any way to use them. But if they fit in this and they're under 70 pounds, they ship. So the flat rate boxes are great if items are a little bit heavier. When we had the start of the pandemic and exercise equipment was really popular, I had dumbbells, I had a kettlebell, and those weigh a lot. To ship them by weight would have been so much money, but I was able to fit them in this medium flat rate box, and so I was able to ship it for far less expensive. So these very much come in handy. This one I use a lot. This is the priority shoebox. It is not a flat rate, it is by weight, but this box can hold shoes very well. This box only weighs 4.9 ounces. So it does not add a lot of weight. So I have this pair of shoes. It weighs 1 pound, 11 ounces. I can put it in this box and it is much more protected than sending it in just a Polymailer. And it is 2 pounds on the dot. So it doesn't cost me any more to send it, and it is well protected in this box. So those are some of my favorite priority supplies. Order maybe a variety pack at first and see what you like to use to ship in. But it's a good idea to have a few of those available so that you are prepared for anything that you have to send. You can also go into your regular USPS office and there will often be a stand full of supplies, and you can just grab supplies. You can go up to the counter if you want to wait in line and ask them if they have supplies. Sometimes they will give me priority tape if you get a really nice clerk, and that is really nice to have. If you are ready to ship right away and you don't want to wait a few days for the shipping supplies to come in, then just go to your local post office and pick up some free supplies today. The next thing is you will want to print your shipping labels from home. You save tremendously when you print the postage yourself. If you walk up to the counter and you're paying the premium prices. eBay has a deal with USPS where they get discounted rates. So you save, depending on the postage I've seen, sometimes it's 5%, sometimes it can be 15%, but there is a significant savings for printing your labels at home, and it's a lot easier. So you will need a printer. I don't have a fancy printer at all. Once upon a time, I had a really fancy printer because I thought it would make me the most efficient, but the ink, when I had to replace it, it was like $190, and I started thinking that was just ridiculous. So I went on Amazon and I bought a cheap printer. I will find it and I will link it below, and I have used that for about the last 5 years. It has been great. I don't see a difference at all in how much time it takes me. I buy the toner about once a year and it's like $16.
I went to look up my toner cartridge so I could put a link in the description below for it. And the last time I ordered it was just a few months ago for $15.98. Well, it has gone up to $48 in just a few months. So I thought that was way too much money, so I did not want to link that. I found a compatible one, which is the one that I will order next time mine runs out. And instead of $48, it's only $22.99. So I will link this one in the description below in case you are interested.
I feel like that is much better. Plus, it's a lot smaller. I did not like having that big giant printer. So have a printer. You don't have to buy an expensive one, just one that prints. I also have shipping labels. You do not have to have these at first. At first, if you just want to print them on a sheet of paper and tape it on your box, you can. But if you start selling regularly, these you definitely want to have, because it will save a lot of time. If you're shipping out 5 or 10 items today, having to cut that label out from the paper, tape it on, takes time. And so it is well worth it to get these. They come 2 labels per page, and you just peel them off and stick them on your package. Very, very quick. I have run out of them before, and it really takes a lot of time when you have a lot of packages to have to take them on individually. So these are important. I will link some down below also to help you find them if you want to order. The next thing that I think is so important and will save you so much time is scheduling a carrier pickup. It is completely free to you. They will pick up your packages when they deliver your mail each day. You just have to log on to USPS.com and request a pickup the night before. I will insert a clip showing you exactly how to do that.
You will go to USPS.com, and when you get to the first page, you will scroll down toward the bottom and select Schedule a Pickup. Then you are going to schedule a new pickup. You will put in all of your demographic data, your name, address, phone number, email address, and you only have to do this if you are not logged into your account. So you don't actually have to have a USPS account to do a pickup, but it will save you a lot of time if you do have an account, because you skip this each time. It will pre-fill the information for you, and all you have to do is quickly select that you need to pick up the next day and fill out just basic information. So I'm filling out the information here. Of course, I'm putting in fake address and phone number. Then you submit it and it says service available. Next, you are going to select where you are going to leave your packages. You can put the front door, you can ask them to ring the doorbell and you will hand them the packages. You can tell them the back door, wherever you would like. And then you can give them any additional information. So I let them know that my packages will be in a plastic container at the front door or the side door or wherever I decide to have them pick them up. Next, you select when you would like them to pick up your packages. It is free if you select to have them pick them up when they deliver your mail. Next, you're going to put in how many packages in each area, how many priority, how many international, and so on. I estimate, and I've talked to my carrier about this, and she said that is just fine because I don't know exactly how many I'm going to have overnight. Then you're going to also estimate your total weight. You will select that you've read the terms and conditions, and that's it.
The mail carriers are wonderful. I have had a few hurdles, which I will be making a video about that and what to do if you have trouble, but most of the time they are wonderful. Another thing that I think is so valuable if you are reselling and you're leaving your packages out is a Ring doorbell. I got a Ring doorbell for a Christmas gift right when they first came out, and I have loved that so much. I can see exactly when my carrier picks up the packages, and I have also been able to communicate with my carrier. Say I am not at home and UPS delivers something to my door, which this has happened. They've left a package at my door. My mail carrier comes and picks up my plastic container full of my shipments along with my delivery, and they went to walk off with it. Well, I knew that my carrier would be coming pretty soon, and so what I did was I got on my doorbell and I was like, hey, thanks so much for picking up my packages. That package that is on top was a delivery for me, so don't take that. And they're like, oh yeah, sorry, I'll leave it here. So there have been several times like that I have been able to use it. And I think it's also a deterrent if someone is going to steal a package and they see that there is a video recording doorbell, that might keep them from stealing your packages. But knock on wood, I've not ever had any packages stolen, and I have been doing this since they started carrier pickup, and I don't even remember what year that was, but maybe 10 years ago or so. So I highly recommend the carrier pickups, and I highly recommend a Ring doorbell. And maybe not right at the beginning when you start selling, that's a little bit of money to invest. But if you're going to do this long term and have packages out every day, year after year, that $99 to invest for that security and to be able to communicate with your carrier and knowing your carrier's already come and picked up your packages, I think it is well worth the price. That is an overview of the supplies you might need. That encompasses a lot of different areas. It depends on exactly what you are shipping. Say you are shipping just phone cases. You might only need a small bubble mailer. If you are shipping clothing, you might just need the 12 by 15 Polymailer, some Tyvek envelopes, and some flat rate envelopes. It just depends on what you're selling. So you will figure that out as you go along, but it is good to have a variety of supplies so that you will be ready when you make a sale so that you don't have to scramble around and go look for the correct supplies. So the next thing we are going to do is I'm going to take you to my shipping and show you exactly how I ship an item after it sells. This is my little corner where I print my postage and create my listings. What I do is I sit down really quickly and make a list of every item that I need to go pull and pull everything all at once. So I will do that now. Okay, now I have my list of the items that I need to pull, and I'm going to go into the next room where I keep the majority of my inventory and pull the items. Okay, my next step is going to package all of the items that are not already prepackaged. So I get my handy little container out because I'm going to need to use this now. I put it up there and I just go through, and anything that is not already packaged, I will package that. Okay, now there were only two things that I had in question that I didn't have the weights pre-filled in, and I wanted to make sure on them. So I bring them over here and I weigh them. This one is 1.43 ounces. So I'm going to check and see if it will fit in a flat rate envelope because that will be less expensive. Always check to see if it fits before you print your postage. Don't ever assume that something will fit. It cannot be altered in any way. It's in here, it's good. I don't think it's overstuffed. I will reinforce it with tape. So that is going to be less expensive than shipping it by weight. I'm going to write on this package that this is the patchwork jacket. I'm also going to write on my list for when I take it back over there, patchwork jacket, it's in a flat rate. So I just put FR. The other item that I was a little bit in question was the tennis shoes. Let's see. Oh gosh, this is going to be close. That was 12 ounces. 1 pound, 8.5 ounces. So if I did not have this great shoe box, it would go over 2 pounds, but it is going to fit perfectly and stay under the 2 pounds, which is going to be a lot less expensive. 1 pound, 13.7 ounces. So being prepared, having this box is definitely worth it. That saved me a few dollars right there by having this box rather than a heavier box. Now I am going to go back to my computer and print all my labels, bring them in here, package things up, put the labels on, and send them out the door. Okay, so now let me ship this patchwork jacket. I will click print the shipping label. If you see here, it would be $10.13 if I sent it by weight. Since I was prepared and had my flat rate envelopes, it is only $7.18. So that's almost a $3 savings. On eBay, it shows you save 9%, so that really adds up. Then you click on purchase shipping label. And that is all on that one. Okay, so now I have all my shipping labels printed, and what I do is when I print them out, I write what they are on the back and double check it every time. So not nice handwriting, but I just write it quickly. So on the back of each label, I know exactly what I need to ship. And so I have all of my items here. I have my labels ready. I have packaging right back there or right there. Everything is right here for me to ship. So the first thing, I have my brick shoes. My brick shoes are in there. Close it up. I'll wait and do the tape afterwards so that it's not so loud. And then I slap the label on. I will package it up. I have my bucket that I put out for my carrier right here. I'll put it in the bucket. Not right now though, because I still have to tape it. So I'm going to put it up here for afterwards and ready to go. I move on to the next item. It is the Ace corduroy pants. So
I place my packages outside and my mail carrier will pick them up later, and that is it until tomorrow. If you are still watching, thank you so much. If there are any questions that I can answer for you, please leave them in the comments below and I will gladly answer them. Thank you and good luck shipping. Bye.